Who did you suck off?
Well, I have the technological Jiguruma Pokeries.
It is time.
It is. Felix, you know what to do.
Stop sucking, Alex.
Oh, trust me, I'm not sucking tonight.
Handful of presenters, a mass of microphones, and a whole load of talk. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Series 8, Episode 4 of TigerTails Radio.
TK,
Yes?
I require a small mascot of some kind.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do.
It does.
Incoming!
Splat!
What the hell was that?
That was a quick toss.
That was never a quick toss.
It was. So, yes, my name is TK. I am here on this camera. Hello. I'm probably not pointing the camera anywhere near me, but let's try a little adjusting, see if that makes any better. Probably not.
Yeah, it's got to be better than my forehead. All Minecraft video.
Yeah.
Lovely video. You
Yep,
did a lot.
Yeah, for your forehead.
It made it all of 3 feet, TK. 3 feet.
Oh, well. It's too warm to wear a jacket done up, so I'm going to undo the jacket a bit. Felix was like, let's have a posh show. So I was like, yeah, okay, why not? And then Alex shows up.
He had a change of clothes.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, his workwear.
Yeah, I told you I couldn't be bothered to change into my workwear again. It's
Okay.
not as comfortable as, like, my gym clothes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can support that.
Yeah, he's not as far gone as Hedgie.
I mean, I came home and had a shower. And then wore a suit, because, you know.
Billy fogged.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'd be putting on a sweaty, not sweaty, but a worked-in suit.
Yeah, as opposed to a fresh one.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff that noise.
What you can't see behind me is my hat. Good hat, but I can't wear the hat and the headphones.
We can imagine the hat. Also, you
we
need
could
to
probably rig
update
up a pair of
the feed.
headphones that work. With
Oh, fuck, I forgot to do that fucking picture again. I wish that would automatically incrementally update.
No, it doesn't.
Hat on microphone! That works.
So yes,
Talk,
this is
people.
TigerTails episode 4. We've managed to break something within the first 5 seconds.
What do we break?
If you look at the image on YouTube's, you'll see that we're not actually in the present, we're in the past.
Great Scott!
Except for those people who listen to this later on, then we're in the future.
Whoa, time travel all up in this bish.
Well, I gotta fill the airway somehow, because TK's doing stuff and Alex is dying.
Alex is not dying, he's
dead.
Dialing. TK,
Yeah?
did you break all the things?
No. You just spilled tea everywhere. No.
What did you do?
Not a drop was spilt. Check that out. That was a full cup.
The table around him, however.
Now,
My
when you
table's
manage to
right.
fall down the steps at the Hobbit Garden without spilling your beer, then you can come back and brag.
Oh, God.
That was the manliest all shit though, wasn't it?
It was. Clearly was.
Next time, try to keep the presence of mind doing, oh lordy!
Lordy, those are some badass crabs.
There you go. So yes, this is TigerTails Radio Season 8, Episode 4.
You
We
can
are
tell it's
back
TigerTails
in
Radio,
the
can't you?
Studio.
No rehearsal.
No rehearsal.
No retakes, no nothing. What did I kill? I made the
Yeah,
windows go
Alex
away.
is-
Did I just minimise? Oh shit, I
Alex
closed
is currently
something.
playing on his phone in the background.
I'm busy arguing with people. People need to understand they're wrong.
Wow. My microphone managed to land on Alt F4.
Wait,
Right, so
was that a laugh track? When
No,
did
that
this become BBC?
That was me just reloading
Ooh.
Windows. Reloading into things.
Things have broken.
I broke the.
Sorry, I was just
everything.
queuing up all of the news that I got for this week.
Yeah, it's been a busy week, but then, you know, GDC.
And PAX East.
And PAX
PAX
East, which
East,
I
yeah.
actually missed out on this year.
You didn't miss much, believe me.
Well, not on the streams, no.
Yeah, we watched some of the streams and they were shit. I mean, they were good for what they were, but it wasn't what we wanted, so they were shit.
No, well, everyone's saving it up for E3, aren't they?
Yeah. So E3 might be worth looking forward to this year.
You say that.
We could have the
So
splurge.
we've had a reversal of the last several years where PAX is the place to go to actually get proper gaming news, and E3 is just for the hype.
Yeah,
I
pretty
like
much.
the hype, though.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a good bit of hype.
There's nothing wrong with a good bit of hype, but when the entire E3 last year was just nothing but the hype stuff and nothing of any substance.
Oh, and here's your Xbox. It's expensive. Here's your PS4. It's not quite as expensive. It's still expensive, but it's not quite as expensive as... So, yeah. But no, I like the hype of E3. It's fun. It's nothing to take too seriously. Just go there. It's basically going for a cruise in a car that doesn't have a roof. You know, you're not doing it to be serious. You're doing it just to have a good time and mock everyone else who isn't doing it.
And then get rained on.
And then get rained on, yeah. But with E3, it's more like shit on.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have some next-gen games coming out this year.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. But at least we've had some nice sun this week, which is good.
I've been indoors all week, avoiding this giant scare ball of which you speak.
The day ball has been pretty. I like it. We even went out in it voluntarily on Sunday.
Was that one of the alternate names for the Death Star, Hedgie? Along with the Deathtical.
Yeah, the Deathtical.
Oh,
Of course,
dear.
nobody can hear Hedgie because he's not mic'd.
I know.
So responding to Hedgie is really pointless. Because no one can hear what the fuck he said. What, Pete? Sorry, what, Hedge? That's because we can't find the power supply for the amplifier. Otherwise, I'd have given you a mic.
Yeah.
Do I need to start bringing extra microphones again?
Yes.
Okay.
All we need is one more phantom-powered mic, and then we're sorted.
I have a
Or-
phantom powered mic we can plug straight into the mixer.
Yes, we have the mini mics, but they need an amplifier.
Yes.
And I can't find the power supply for it.
TK.
Yes.
Instead of fucking about with the phono cables, we've actually got a long enough 1/4-inch jack cable. We can plug the Yeti straight into one of the channels on the mixer.
We tried that last time. It didn't work, remember? Everything horribly oversampled.
It did, didn't it?
That's why we don't do it.
That's why I had to use the RCA cables.
Yes.
You've got the RCA cables here somewhere.
But for some reason, your mixer now decides to bitch out on the thing.
Yeah. Sigh.
For reasons we aren't sure of. This technology
It
not
is
enjoy
a
working
good
with each other.
6 years old by now. 7 years old.
Or the mixer.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's putting it gently.
And it's only a cheap 30 quid thing.
45, but it was like 300 quid brand new, so.
I like your definition of cheap there.
For what
Well,
it is,
for a mixer, you know,
yeah.
30 quid is.
40, 45, but that's fucking steal. That's why when White Forest said, do you want it? I was like, fuck yes. So many fuck yeses. All of the fuck yeses.
I'll see about picking up a new mixer at some point.
Because my sister got me a mixer for Christmas a couple of years ago. And the two complement each other perfectly.
At the very least, I've got a preamp that I could use.
Well, that's what I've lost the power supply for, the microphone preamp. That's what I need.
Welcome to TigerTails Radio. We talk
Yeah,
radio
we should-
technology.
We should talk about this stuff before or after the show at this point.
And if people want to donate these things, in which case, feel free.
yes,
it's
yes,
free.
please, give us all of the stuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to find details, go to tigertailsradio.co.uk
No, we
or
don't put our address.
tigertails.co.uk.
We don't put our address details on the websites, Pete. Behave.
God
We're
damn
not
it,
that
Tiggs.
silly.
We can put Pete's address on the website if he really wants us to.
No.
And if we were rich, we could get a PO box, but there'd be no point because no one ever sent us anything. So, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
you
fine.
know as soon as we did.
Hmm?
You know as soon as we did, we would get stuff sent in.
Yeah, parcel bombs, anthrax, cease and desist orders.
Dildos.
Never a dildo.
Except for that one time when it was.
It wasn't on air though. Except for your microphone, which does look surprisingly like a dildo. They called it a
That's 'cause,
Yeti.
fetus.
We only got about half of Pete's sentence there, so.
Yay.
I don't understand, Pete. His microphone quality improves, but he loses connection. Go
That's
figure.
probably because the microphone quality is improving.
I can see how these two things could be related. Ah, I should look in IRC. It's flashing at me and being all blue.
I will log into IRC.
Hello, IRC.
Yes, there are a few people in.
Alex is
So-
interested. He's already on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing already? He was on the phone, before the show started. Sir!
I wonder if he's ever going to stop
TK.
texting. What's he doing anyway?
I told you I'm busy, like, arguing, sort of.
Are you arguing on the internet?
It's not on the internet with a person, but it's sort of like
Trouble in paradise, eh?
no, it's completely different. There's definitely no trouble there.
I've got a question. Since you two now moved in with each other, who sleeps where?
He sleeps in my old bedroom on my old bed,
He sleeps below me.
and I sleep downstairs on a rather
He
nice
lives
double bed.
beneath me.
You do realise, Alex, that comes with a price. I mean, when I was in the flat back at Waterloo Road, the one I want to move back into, we could tell when the people upstairs were having sex, and we used to cheer them on and give them rounds of applause when they'd finished.
Yeah, standing ovations when somebody finishes sex is awesome.
We used to mock the guy because he could only last 2 minutes.
I wasn't going to tell everyone that we used to mock him because he could only last 2 minutes.
Why? It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That's true, Hedge.
Well, that's just well evil.
Nobody got a laugh at a comedy club because they said they managed to last 3 hours in bed with their girlfriend.
Hedge, you still have this thing of no one can hear you. Go and stand over someone's shoulder and shout into a microphone.
This is why you're supposed to repeat everything I say.
I'm not going to repeat everything you say. There you go.
Well, there's this.
Yeah, that's a mic.
Front is here.
The front is here.
Yes,
Yeah, this is the front of the microphone.
indeed it is.
Now I'm sort of back onto the camera, so everybody can just see my back, and that's it.
But at least I can hear you now. That's the important thing.
Or can they?
Of course not.
Apparently Alex is really phoning it in on this episode.
Look,
Why do
just
I have echo?
Give me a second and I'll be back in the air.
Pete, you're giving us
One.
That's better.
Is the echo gone? Yay, the echo's gone.
Yeah, the echo's gone.
So, over there is ATK.
Oh yeah, we're doing a show, aren't we?
We're doing a show. It's been quarter of an hour. Am I still? No.
Well, you wondered where the echo had gone. I thought I'd give you some.
That's more reverb than echo, really.
Yeah, okay, good point. But yes, welcome to TigerTails Radio. I am TK, and we also have a Xavier.
Hello.
We also have a Felis.
Hello.
And on his phone is the Angel Dark Song.
Hello.
And as you saw,
Look at he lunged for that microphone, didn't he?
and as you saw, there was a Hedgie.
And you briefly saw Hedgie's butt. Moving on.
Okay, we'll start for life now. Right, yes, let's move on quickly before...
Can I steal a collar, please?
A what? Yes.
A collar.
Cola.
I thought you said a collar. And it's like, you're wearing one, just pop it up.
Yeah.
Would you like a carbonated soda?
Would you like a glass of cola? A branding in a glass.
Will you help me hide a body?
No.
You're no friend, are
I
you?
saw that this week.
How's it holding up?
No, Frozen. What the hell? Yeah. Do I need to grab anything else for people whilst I'm at the fridge?
Oh yeah, I'll have a bottle of Coke, please.
Anybody?
Anybody?
Great, now I've got the platypus song in my head.
I won't ask how.
Everybody!
Everybody.
Make another shit naked.
My work here is done.
Make another shit chillin'. In fact, that's one of the few songs we can actually play without breaking all the copyright laws. Because we made it.
Yep.
Recorded
Wait.
on Felis's very own microphone, no less.
take the cans. It's what you said.
I hear much movement. I see much movement. But no one will see it yet because it's delayed on camera by a great many seconds. A bit like this commentary of what's going on. Ah! But on the camera, Hedgie's just stood up. And he's used a cable. And he's doing things. So, Pete, while everyone is faffing, how was your week?
My week has not been too bad, to be honest. I have mostly been doing not a lot because it's been my holiday.
Ah, yes. Captain Holiday. Thank you, Felis.
Captain holiday. Yeah, because I spent most of it round yours.
You did, yes. And we indulged in a great many games,
Yeah, that was actually really quite fun.
including PlayStation Battle Royale.
Oh my god, the foulness.
It's such a foul game. It's really good fun, though.
Jesus. Oh yeah, not balanced. Not balanced.
Balance? What's that?
It's that thing where two things should be equal in level, but no.
We don't go for balance in this game. Behave.
I am returned.
After, I think it was, all of us played around with it on a 4-player, then me and TK played about on it on 2-player.
Mm-hmm.
And, my god, some of those characters are useless.
And some of them are epic.
Like Raiden.
And Hades.
Raiden's
Not Hades,
okay.
No,
I didn't really get on with Raiden.
when you're playing with Raiden, he's got one of the quickest turn-around moves for if you're in the middle of people.
Oh, the spinny kicky thingy.
No, the square button. He will actually almost break mid-combo through the turn stab, which means he's pretty good when you're right in the middle of a whole bunch of fuckers.
Yeah.
As evidenced by his level 1 kill move.
Yeah, the spinny
Which is
kicky
quite
thingy.
cheap.
Unless you've got any of the characters who are below that height, which is half of them. Parappa and... What was
Toro.
that? Pop just now. Yeah, and Toro. Toro's a fucker if you get on the first level. You start going, for fuck's sake, die!
Nope,
I
sorry.
don't have the time to get to a level 3 with you.
The worst thing is that Parappa fucking level 3.
Why? It does the same as, say, Heihachi's and other people's. It is a full
I will
3
backhand
character kill.
I've kept my pimp hand strong, Alex.
The pimp had is strong. With
It's not even the
Eunice.
strongest
Did
level
you actually
3.
want one?
No, I didn't want one. I'm just fucking with you.
Well, no, true. I mean, there's the level 3s that do multiple kills.
Exactly.
So, what are we talking about? We're talking about
PlayStation
All
Battle Royale.
Stars, yeah?
Yes,
Well,
'cause-
why are we not talking about people's weeks? We still have weeks
Well,
to
they were
go
talking about
through.
PlayStation Stars because they played it this week.
Oh,
Been
you could have
holiday
done that for
week.
Done and Dusted.
We did it last week for Dun and Dusted.
Then why are we still talking about it if it's an old game?
It's a good game.
It's not even a retro game. It's
It's 2 years old. It's starting to get retro.
postmodern.
It's postmodern.
I'm surrounded by hipsters.
Anyway, aside from that, the week's been not too bad because I've had some nice sun, so I've been out in it. The last weekend was bloody awesome, and getting TK out of the door was epic.
Yeah, all I said was, shall we go to the shops? And everyone had a heart attack. It's like, yeah, well, I need medication, so we're going shopping. Well, I'm going shopping, you're free to follow. And they did.
Yeah. I also checked out the Winter Soldier.
I have seen this.
I prefer
Yes.
the Summer Soldier. Much more in fashion.
There you go.
Oh,
And
Says
so
the
I
Soldier
get
Straight
to
guy.
catch up on the Marvel episodes, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
episodes.
because those tie in directly to the Winter Soldier as well.
Yes,
The
I know.
most recent two have. And everybody's still bitching about what the alien might be when it's obviously a Kree.
Felis,
Yes?
can you find a knife and stab it into your eye, please?
No, but it was obviously a Kree!
what's that, spoiler? Gee, I
Not a
wonder how it feels to
spoiler.
get things spoiled, Pete.
It's not a spoiler, to be honest. It's a thing you can notice if you pay attention enough. It's sort of those things
Yeah,
that...
I haven't said what the alien was, where it happened to show up, or what ties it has to the storyline. I just said an alien.
An alien, like an object of unknown origin.
Yeah. Well, no, they're not an object of unknown origin. They're obviously aliens.
Extraterrestrial origin.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, is it later in the episode, or is it round about the middle of the season, just after about 7
It kicks in right before the capturing of the clairvoyant and the Hydra things.
Okay, so I'm probably advancing on that bit.
It's
Cool, excellent.
episode 14 or 15, I think it is.
So the next episode that I got to watch.
Yeah, when Garrett shows up, you know you're in the right episode.
You say Garrett, and I don't think of anything to do with S.H.I.E.L.D.
You just think Final
I
Fantasy
know.
7, don't you?
Yeah.
But essentially, you will
Practicing.
see an alien at some point in the next few episodes. And everybody's arguing, oh, what race could it be? It's a Kree.
Fuck.
Because they've got prominent crosshatch glowy markings all over his body of the same kind they've dumped on the armor of all the most recent Kree, Lego, and Marvel action figure models.
Yeah, well, they've kind of already suggested the possibility anyway, because Sword, hello.
Fuck.
But then, hey, I'm just Marvel fapping. Other than that, looking at a few things, looking at getting rid of my car, because that needs to go before the end of the month.
Don't know if you'll see.
What else? doing some recording and filling up my hard drive instead of my portable hard drive. That was hilarious.
What kind of recording? Is this back to games recording, or?
Yeah. Over the weekend, just recording a shit ton of gaming, and then I thought I'll record the Minecraft stuff whilst I'm doing it as well. And they go, your hard drive's filling up rather quickly. And I
What are
went,
you
hang on, it
using?
shouldn't be doing that. And I realised it was because I was filling up the hard drive, not the terabyte portable one.
Ah, that could
Because
be an
he's a
issue.
genius like that.
Where's that buzz coming from?
Oh.
In TK's room, everything.
Normally I'd say too much caffeine, but this is a different kind of buzz entirely.
It's an electronic buzz.
Yes.
Buzz, buzz.
There's a great many sources it could be coming from. Annoyingly.
Yeah, pretty
If
much.
I mute this. Yep, that makes it go away.
Was it Pete?
No, that's the the PS3 package.
Oh man, I do love dying.
So,
It's somewhere on.
amongst
on
the
one of
things I
other
have to
mixers.
start bringing from my pool of technology is the Vita, maybe?
Probably.
And I've still got to play your All-Stars.
Yeah, because I've got All Stars, you've got All Stars. And we've got All Stars on the PS3, so more people can play. In fact, while Pete was playing, we had to use Hedges' American account, log into that, so we could play All Stars.
I'm talking about that. Apparently, a balance patch has come out.
Aha! Yeah, right.
With over 100 balance adjustments
Yeah.
Full
across
patch notes
all
can be viewed
characters.
here.
I need a bigger memory card.
Yeah, there was a fucking huge patch that came. Was that the balance patch? I had to delete a shit ton of stuff.
Additionally, the update unlocks third costumes for Zeus and Isaac, if you own them. And if you don't, they're discounting the Graveyard DLC pack with both characters to $1.99.
Yep, I bought the discount because I got PlayStation Plus, so it was $1.19 for me. I was like, hey!
I just unlocked the single alternate costume and fiddle with the colours.
Oh,
You
really?
just like fiddling.
Read into that what you will.
I'm not
Right.
allowed to do it on the air anymore.
Only because we got the cease and desist from the MPAA.
Anyway,
Olympics!
so we need to move on to
Mexicans!
Alex's week.
no, Alex's week.
That sums it up.
Yeah, that sums up most of my week. No, I got a cold at the end of the week, actually. I'm just trying to get rid of it now with the blasted woman. Lovely. She's a lovely lady. Sits next to me. She caught a cold and then gave it to me the next day. And now it's slowly progressing through the office.
So basically, you're a carrier.
Yeah.
You are infecting others, and you are
I
infected.
feel like a zombie.
Are we equipped for carriers?
I don't think we're insured for it.
So I've been playing a bit Left 4 Dead lately.
Really?
Hence the are you
Shocking.
equipped for carriers?
I would never have guessed.
But,
It's still a fun game.
yeah,
Got a
there
message
was,
from Pete,
there was
eh?
that. I went to London on Thursday, which is an odd day, to watch The Raid. Because my friends in London want to go watch The Raid 2. And they're like, oh no, we need to just watch The Raid 1 first. It's like, okay.
What's the raid?
It's an action film.
Movie.
Okay, fair enough.
It is a very action film. It's pretty awesome. It's very simple. Very simple, but it's so good because of the action. The action just makes it. Oh. I've heard that the second one is kind of lacking, but to be honest, I think it's hard to do something with a sequel, especially when the premise was so simple. There's not really anything you can do with a sequel that connects the two.
Yeah, it'd just be more of the same
Yeah.
with references back to the first one.
Yeah, that's actually what it'll probably be like. I'm still going to go watch it because it's still going to be like awesome action film. And boss character guy who doesn't fucking die.
Okay.
Yeah, and what else other than that have I been doing?
I don't know. What have you been doing? You've been here.
Oh, I know what else he's been doing, alright.
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, there was a Facebook
Yeah, he's
post.
been moving his stuff into his room.
I saw a Facebook post that said Alex now has an SO.
An SO?
The supervising officer.
Significant other.
Sales order?
No, Pete got it.
A what?
A significant other.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I hasten to add it wasn't Alex who posted this.
No, but it did come up on all the feeds.
All of them.
I'm never the one to do this sort of stuff on Facebook, so I just let other people do whatever. But yes, I was like started dating somebody I sort of knew from a while back that I happened
Really?
to bump into, and
And what's his name?
Surly.
He's going to kill me from afar, isn't he?
He did have that I am trying to kill you scanner styly look.
no, the thing you do here is you don't respond, therefore you save that payback, and you slowly build up little moments of payback into one big payback.
It's great because for a moment there I thought he was going to say save dignity, and it's like, no chance, buddy.
Hey, I'm not giving you more ammunition.
He doesn't know what to say back.
That's mine.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to irritate you. So yes, I started dating, which is very rare for me, I guess.
Yeah, he now has to figure out what he needs to do with it all.
What do you mean? I know exactly what to do, Pete. I'm fine in that regards. Trust me. It's basically like somebody. It's like the different type of geek that I am. It's very, very easy.
Although it's the dating itself that he's started going, I don't know if I can clue what to do on these days out.
Oh
Make it feel
no!
okay.
I watch enough anime and play enough games. I know exactly what to fucking do when you go out.
No.
No,
no.
Do not pick up dating tips from harem animes. All those other animes.
Or Kill la
Any.
Kill, or whatever it is with the computer
Any
game
animes.
club.
Just don't do it.
I heard
Tips
you,
from video games.
you,
Just
you
say
guys
no.
do know I'm joking, right?
He's like, guys, okay, I played Rape Play like 15 times. This is good.
To be honest, this is somebody who I can literally just go watch Game of Thrones with. So,
Right.
Red Wedding.
yep.
Oh,
Nice day for a.
Red Wedding.
I thought Game of Thrones was that HBO show where all they did has show nothing but penis.
Yes. There will be bouncing boobs, floppy dicks,
Really?
and occasionally a dragon shows up.
season 2.
On their way. They're coming.
So
But like I said, it's like the kind of there's like two types of my geek, which and she's like the other type, which generally
the
is
one
a
with T-Rex
bad.
chromosomes.
The what? No,
She has
no.
complementary geekdom. Is what you're trying to say.
I don't know, because it's like. You should know, Felix. It's like
Yes,
normally
which is why I managed to sum it up so well.
the
just then.
two types don't get along at all.
That's only because some geeks are desperate to cling on to their fringeness and go, no, we must be elitist! So they will not get on with other types of geeks. But overall, that's just stupid.
No, I'm talking about two types of our geeks. Like you're,
No,
you're a different type of geek to me, but.
I'm a geek of many fields.
Look at me. I play anime games. I play anime JRPGs. I. Where?
Advice from
He is
Where?
Eastern geek. She is Western geek.
No. It's the other
Then-
type of Eastern geek.
Weeaboos?
No. I fucking
Kentucky.
hate weeaboos.
I hate fucking weeaboos myself.
Anyway, TK, how was your week then?
Didn't we do
Theirs.
TK's week?
No,
No?
no one cares about my week.
No, we
I
don't.
thought we started with your week.
No, we started with Pete's because you lot were faffing. But my week has been,
Excuse me.
yeah, that pretty much.
Much cola, many burp.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there wasn't really much going on last week. This morning was a dick. A complete dick in the dick. I can dick off.
Speaking of complete dicks, by the way, we are very happy for you, Alex.
Thank you.
Are we?
There's always one. But yeah, no, this morning, got into work first thing. I was like, okay, it's 9 o'clock. What should we do to start the day? Oh yeah, an exam.
Wow, we're back at school.
Yeah, it's like, you know that product training you did last month? Yeah. You know there wasn't a test for it because the test wasn't ready? Yeah. It's ready now. Have fun. You have an hour. Off you go. Fuck! So I did a test. First thing on Monday fucking morning. I was like, yeah, I'm totally awake enough for this. This is gonna go well.
Pop quiz.
And then I passed it. And I was like, how the fuck did I pass this?
Coffee.
It's like, I don't understand how. I looked at the questions, went, which Gibbon wrote these, and pressed a button and hoped. Apparently, I managed to press enough buttons to pass the test. Yay! Still not sure how.
Monkey got a cookie.
I didn't get a cookie, but I got to keep my job. Yay! Everyone likes being able to keep their job. It's
Yes.
it's a lovely job, though. I do love my job still. I've been there for 8 months now, and it hasn't ground me down to the point where I don't like it anymore. I'm still thoroughly enjoying it.
And
Which is-
buying shit.
Pardon?
And buying shit.
Yeah, lots of shopping. So much shopping. Like all of the Haribo.
Yes.
All of the Haribo. Yeah, it's great. I had lots of visitors to my desk today. It's like, Haribo? Yes, you can have yourself. Eat Haribo. It's tasty. And they're like, fuck yeah! And it's like, I socialise with you people anyway, but hey, I can buy friends. It's good.
There you go. Anything else in the week?
Gaming. Played a little bit of Final Fantasy. Well, sorry, I played a little bit of Blitzball.
But a little bit of Blitzball. He's done nothing but play Blitzball since the game unlocked it for him.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm only just out of Luca, so yeah, that's a fair estimation. I'd say out of all my gaming time in Final Fantasy X so far on the PS3 rerun, I've probably spent about 30% of it playing Blitzball, because a majority of the other 60 was spent before getting to Blitzball. So there's definitely a skew towards Blitzball since unlocking it.
Yeah.
In all fairness, that's why I bought it, so it's money well spent for me. And then next month when I get paid and I get Final Fantasy X on the Vita, I'm going to play Blitzball on that too.
It's cross-save, so...
Exactly. So all my Blitzball stats I can send to my Vita and vice versa.
Whereas next month I'll be picking up my copy of Borderlands on the Vita.
Ah, good choice. And then Alex is going to pick up a Vita.
Am I?
Ah,
No,
Yes.
I've
Well,
already,
you'll have all this cash to spare, and you'll just go random purchase.
I already told you, P. I got paid for the month I did on the 31st, and then they paid me my normal wage on the 11th.
I know. Just wait for your next pay packet.
yeah.
Yeah. Buy one of the new ones. They got the...
No, so I literally have £150 I didn't expect to have. I mean, £1,050, £1,500. That's better. Yeah.
So you're buying a Vita then?
No, I'm going to save the money for once.
Alex.
I've already had my impulse
Buddy!
purchase.
Always liked you the best.
Fuck off. Just a second ago, you were telling me what you're going to be doing to me.
That's
So,
because he
Peter,
loves
how
you.
was your week?
It's like prison love.
How's my week been? Actually, surprisingly, very little has gotten done this week. I spent most of it in bed.
Yeah.
Every
time I
no,
come-
not like that.
Every time I came into the house, he was in his bed.
It's his
Because
fault.
I have a comfy bed. And the seat was actually cleared off for you to sit down on.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was spent watching movies, catching up on some news and other bits of games. And
I'd hardly call Debbie Does Dallas a movie.
oh, I'd call it a cinematic masterpiece.
I'd call
Or
it...
possibly Asterpiece.
Oh!
It's like 3D cinema for him.
We went there. I can't believe we went there.
Of course we went there. We're like,
Uh,
we're 9, nearly 10.
Yeah, nearly 10.
In fact, we're getting closer to 10 every fucking week. It's scary.
whereas I've just stopped aging, so I'm good.
And where the fuck are we now? We are here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And yeah, meanwhile, carried on some writing bits and started taking part in a beta from a Kickstarter that I'm going to be bringing up later.
Ooh, very nice.
8. In 14 weeks' time, we'll have hit 10.
Yay!
Double digits.
That's terrifying.
Middle school, innit? 10?
Yeah? Nearly
Dish
secondary
many.
school. That's like 14 weeks. That's nothing.
No, not the way this bloody month's been going. No, not at all.
Yeah, what happened to last week?
It went.
It was here. It was gone.
It's great. It's like I had Hedgie's comment. It was a case of you holiday with last week. No, this is my holiday. It just feels like I've been here all week.
But it didn't, because it felt like you were there for a couple of days, and then you'd bug it off for a couple of days, and then you were back for a couple of days, and then suddenly I was back at work, and going, what the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, it's an
Days.
exam. Fuck. But it was like, I haven't had a weekend yet. I feel like I haven't had a weekend. It went whoom, so quickly. There wasn't even a Grand Prix to slow the weekend down.
Boo.
God damn it.
So is that everyone's weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Fast for that, I did get lots of getting done, which is nice.
I think for the most part we've all had kind of relaxed weeks so far, so...
It has been chill. I must say, even at work it's been chill. I mean, busy,
And
but chill.
summary.
Relaxed.
And some-
I wouldn't say the way I feel right now, relaxed.
How do you feel right now?
Forcibly
Ill.
subdued.
What happens in my old bedroom stays in my old bedroom.
No, not like that.
Well, at least that's what the stains on the wall say.
How did you know?
I didn't
Anyway,
need to
gaming
know.
news.
No, I'm busy.
TK,
Yeah.
play the clip.
No.
Play the clip.
I've got my hands full.
Do it.
Oh, give me a
Wait,
second
no,
then.
don't play. I need to find something to freak us out with.
What?
Just let me know
He
when you're
hasn't
ready.
done any looking for gaming news.
No, not
Yes,
gaming
play
news.
the clip.
Every time you play something, I like freaking doing that.
What's he doing?
I have no idea. He is on the Twitters,
Do I have his permission to play?
and he's
fucking-
expanding every picture he sees, including that one with the three Medusas with the boobies.
Play the clip.
Do I have his permission to play the clip yet?
I haven't got a suitable cup to do a Bane thing for. Then you have my permission to play. But yeah, go ahead.
Pray silence for the jingle.
Now it's time for the latest gossip from the Silicon Grid. This is the gaming news.
This is the best I can.
And that is the gaming news.
No.
Jingle.
Yay.
Sure, gaming news.
news of the gaming.
You guys got some, right?
Yes, I have.
If by some, do you mean none? In which case, yeah, I've got some. Oh, here's one. Fuck you, Minecraft. That's my
Why?
news.
What happened?
Oh, yeah, you want to turn on your server. Oh, it's too old now. You're going to have to lay ship by Corvidor while we get a new server for you. Fuck you.
Yeah, because of the Heartbleed thing, all of the old stuff is kind of exploitable. So they've had to bump everything up to the new launcher and everything else.
Oh, it's now 1.8 or something. Or 1.18 or something like that. And it's like, hey, fuck you, Minecraft. I had a nice 1.74 server. Where
You can load a 1.74 server because you can, through
Nope.
the launcher, you can access any
No.
version of
Nope.
the game.
Nope.
No.
It has a big cross through it and says, nope, fuck you.
You-
New server time. Because I was actually running 1.7.5 at the time. And it was not going, nope, can't connect to this. It's too old. Get a new server. I was like, for fuck's sake. I mean, we were delayed because we had to go to Costco. So people were mincing around Costco for ages.
Which version are you using?
Went out to 1.8 point something.
No, what version were you using? 1.7.5.
1.7.5.
That's still selectable from mine.
It wasn't for me.
You have to be using 1.7.5 from your launcher when you join the game.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Oh, that would be why then, TK.
But we've been able to use old servers in the past.
Yeah, but now they've bumped up to the point where the old servers aren't entirely compatible.
Yeah.
But all you got to do is go to your profile and just use version, and you can scroll down the list and keep playing 1.7.5 on the server for as long as you bloody well want.
Oh, yeah, now you tell me.
That's been a feature for quite a long time.
That
I've
we've
got
never
access
used.
to. I've got access to every single version since Alpha.
That we've never used, never had to use, because shit's just worked in the past.
Anyway, gaming news. Disney Infinity 2.0 is teasing the new Marvel characters with Captain America having been confirmed.
So much of a tease then, is it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a teasing. They're also hinting more Avengers were likely to join the game, and Star Wars characters will also appear in the miniature-enabled game franchise as well.
Yay!
It is kind of, because it means that this is a new thing that's going to have a shed ton of
DLC?
yeah, well, the
Microtransactions?
DLC toys.
Oh, toys too.
And it kind of seems to be a very burgeoning, whatever word you want to choose, industry for the game side of things. So it is a good thing. It is a good thing, and it's nice to see that the franchises are crossing over and becoming a bit better on the gaming side of things, especially for Disney Infinity.
I haven't played much of them. I don't think I've actually played Disney Infinity yet.
I haven't played it at all. But then don't you have to like have your camera with little miniatures and shit?
Yeah, that's the one. It's
Yeah.
Skylander style.
Yeah. Gets really bloody expensive really bloody quickly. Makes Disney a shitload of money.
You just want to use that sound effect over and over, don't you?
Yep.
He's randomizing
It's a really shit sound.
channel.
It sounds like we're kind of working at a forge rather than a cash register.
Yeah.
Why don't I just buy him hammering something and a doorbell happens?
Timing.
Or was it?
Where the
David
Weepers?
Attenborough,
Where the
Wildlife
Weepers?
Show could come to Oculus Rift.
Sorry, we had to play the sad trombone for you there, Pete. What were you saying?
David Attenborough wildlife show could come to the Oculus Rift.
Yay!
Apparently, the production company considering Kickstarter for immersive documentary where you are in the scene. So this is Atlantic Productions, and they're creating an Oculus Rift version of an upcoming David Attenborough wildlife show. Although it may need to raise money through crowdfunding efforts in order to do so. So this is the Conquest of the Skies, which are currently being shot in Borneo, and that's for Sky 3D. So they're now filming for the Oculus Rift. When we filmed our recent flight to Borneo, we filmed with an 8-camera rig. So you've got full 360 degrees.
It would be a similar rig to what they use for all the panning shots. Trying to think what movies famous used. Matrix. There we go. They used an 8 to 12 camera rig to get all of those pan around the person shots in that. So that's mostly what they're going to use. Just point the cameras the other direction in this one.
But it looks like they're definitely going to be putting ways and means of using the Rift to TV.
Yeah,
So
this
it
is
should
some
be
of the fun
interesting to
stuff
see
that's
that come
outside
out.
the gaming purview that I really wanted to see come from the Oculus Rift.
Well, that's more some 3D headgear stuff. But anyway, other gaming news from inside
Other
the studio.
gaming news. Let's go through to... Oh god, where did I put that fucking...
I don't know. Where did you put that fucking?
Ah, here we go. Ubisoft have released the minimum PC specs for Watch Dogs. So the minimum you're going to need is Windows Vista Service Pack 2,
Nope.
an Intel 2 Quad Q8 at 2.66 GHz, or an AMD Phenom 2 X4940 at 3 GHz.
Nope.
You're going to want a minimum of 6 GB of RAM, DirectX 11 graphics card with 1 GB.
Nope.
You're going to need a minimum of DirectX 11, 25 gig hard drive space, and a DirectX 9 compatible sound card with the latest drivers.
Yes.
Or a PlayStation.
Or PlayStation. The recommended, they want you to have Windows Vista, or 7, or 8, an 8-core Intel i7-37. For fuck's sake, why do we need so many model numbers for Intel now?
Because they released shit.
We're on the third
Yeah, but they should
generation
just-
of IE series.
Yeah, let's just release a new one and go, right, this one has this many cores and this many things.
Oh, my PC is able to run it.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it.
My PC should just about be able to, actually. Anything that an AMD FX can run, an AMD Phenom 2 can run, because the FX ones use half as many cores as they actually have threads. It's like a simulated multi-core thing. So basically you're going to need a 3.5 GHz or 4 GHz for recommended, 8 gig of RAM, and the rest of the specs are about the same. And the other problem, one thing that's been a problem for quite a few people is that PC users will require Uplay installed and running for Watch Dogs to play. This is even if you buy it on Steam.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just sat there going, what's the last game with Uplay that I played? That was Assassin's Creed 2! I remember disconnecting for 5 minutes from the internet for that, and what happened to my game save.
What happened to your game save?
Well, basically they had it so that if you weren't connected at all times whilst Uplay was running, the game would shut down.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds like a good policy.
Yeah. So yeah, regardless of where you purchase the game, it will go through Uplay
On
for
the
everything.
PC.
Yeah.
Figures.
So console versions it is then, right?
I'm thinking so, yeah.
It's like, yes,
It's not
the
going to be that
graphics-
moddable.
The graphics may not be as pretty, it may not be as moddable, but hey, at least it'll run if I go offline.
Although it
Alex
will
tried to
ask
distract
you
me
make
with
a Uplay
amusing
account.
pictures.
I don't know if I'd call that amusing. That
Red
looks
K
kind
does
of
question the fact that they've actually made a game that probably supports multi-threading.
Yeah.
nasty.
And that's this, like somebody in the threads for this that listed. The Intel CPU they listed as quad core only, but the AMD chip is 8 cores. They just worded it really, really badly there. 8 core Intels are server grade CPUs that cost over $1,000. Why the fuck would that be the recommended chip?
Because trolls.
Because the i7-3770 is actually like half of the AMD FX series is 4 physical cores and loads of the old hyper-threading shit to make it simulate an
Yeah.
8-core processor.
I see.
This is why I got the old Phenom series. They still have, 6 physical cores on each chip.
Yeah, people are led astray really easily, and they're like, "Oh no, it's got 8 actual cores in it." It's like, no,
No,
it's
just no.
no, it's powerful. It's very powerful, but it doesn't have 8 cores.
And even if it did, it wouldn't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. In other news, well, it's not so much gaming as general geekery.
Yeah.
The Goonies sequel has been confirmed by director
Shit,
Richard
really?
Donner.
What?
damn
Yes.
Why?
Because he's always wanted to make a sequel, and he wants to bring everybody back for it as well.
But half of them are dead, aren't they?
No, they're all still alive.
I thought this
They're just
one was
old.
dead.
Yeah, the only one that's actually still got a half decent career is
Chunk.
blah blah blah. Yeah, Chunk, because he's an entertainment lawyer.
Yeah.
He actually ran to be the was it the assistant head of the firm
But I thought
with vote for Chunk posters.
I thought the guy who played oh god, what's his fucking name? I think one of them is dead. I'm fairly sure one of them had died.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Well,
Wow,
apparently
it's-
Donner himself hasn't actually directed a single movie since 2006 when he did 16 Blocks. What I didn't know is that him and his wife owned Donner's company, which made all the X-Men films.
Continues, not made. Continues.
Which continues to be, yeah, because it's an ongoing series still, so it continues to produce.
Yeah. Continues to make them old people money.
There you go.
nothing sacred.
No.
Moving on to
Back
gaming
in my
news.
day, we had the truffle shuffle.
Do the travel shuffle.
He's not fat enough.
A piece of hair.
Oh.
Moving on.
Oh.
The company CCP axes the World of Darkness MMO. 56 employees at Atlanta studio are made redundant. So this is the World of Darkness MMO, which had been 7 years in development with several projects.
No,
overalls.
not verb, the nouning.
So the project was first announced in 2006.
Sorry, no, it's noun
was
the
one-time
verb in it.
scheduled for 2012, and was pitched as MMO based on the classic tabletop game Vampire the Masquerade. 1 year ahead of the scheduled release, they have shed staff from the Atlanta studio and delayed the project, which technically means it's not coming out. But they've been
If
reassigned to
ever
work
there was
on
an
the
excuse to
PlayStation 3
resurrect
title
Troika
Dust
Games.
514.
If there's ever an excuse to resurrect Troika Games, this is it.
I don't
Only
think-
they can do a good Vampire the Masquerade game.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna.
I know, but I can dream, damn it. I can
Well, it's
dream.
a shame because I wouldn't have minded to see an interesting take on an MMO that's dark and interesting, rather than a lot of the other stuff. Because whilst I am looking forward to Wildstar, somebody punch Alex, there's not much in the MMO scene
I
that
love
I've been
punching.
really enthused by.
What did I do?
Played Wildstar.
A lot.
You mean you haven't tried the Secret World yet?
No, I've got Wildstar.
No,
I'm
not
gonna-
you.
PC needs to run it.
Yeah, your
got
PC.
one.
My laptop can. Oh, he hasn't got a PC right now.
He does, but it's not
I
powerful
do.
enough.
This
No.
laptop can run it. This laptop is also not plugged in. I
That
should
laptop will
remedy
run
that.
rings around Pete's laptop.
You know what?
PC.
His PC is powerful enough to watch me do a stream of Wildstar on a stream that he can then watch on his PC. But it's not powerful enough to play Wildstar or stream and play at the same time on Wildstar.
I mean, it struggles recording Minecraft.
Ooh.
Minecraft.
I feel like I should just stream some games for the sake of it.
You're willing to use my PC?
Well,
Wait, what
bad.
graphics card have you got again?
Oh, it's not great. It's a Radeon 6600.
Oh, right, yeah. Get one of the newer
Yeah, that's probably the next thing.
NVIDIA ones, because the whole using the GK107 chip to actually compress and record / stream is really, really useful.
Yeah, I do need to upgrade my graphics card. Just for the sake that I don't then have to do it for another 3 years, 2 years maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the 660 Ti brand new, and that's going to be good for another year and a half at least. Before it starts becoming minimum spec.
But I can still play everything at the moment, so maybe I should just get a PC case as
Probably a good
as you can see
idea.
just about
Yeah, rather
on
than the
camera.
cardboard box. Anyway,
the
more
top of
gaming
the-
news?
More gaming news. Microsoft has finally stopped support for Windows XP. As of last week, the XP users are no longer getting security patches or any technical support, unless they're part of an exclusive group of government businesses, including Canada, who will be paying for custom support.
Hold
So
on, say
the-
that sentence again?
Unless you're paying for custom support.
Before then.
Part of an exclusive group of governments and businesses, including Canada's federal government
And the NHS.
and NHS, yeah.
Because you were
Where
kind of
is it?
suggesting that Canada wasn't a government.
No, I said including. Including.
Yeah, it's kind of like special group, isn't it? The including section. There's the normal.
Because Canada
there's
is special.
case.
It's not even a real country anyway.
Yeah, fuck Canada.
There goes our one and only Canadian listener.
Yeah, Mark Orby from Microsoft has said that after last week, security updates or non-security hotfixes and any paid or unpaid support options that are being provided by Microsoft will no longer be around. Except for one paid option that is around for organizations and governments who need extra time to move to a more modern operating system. Yay.
Indeed.
Well, given the fact that, for example, Canada, half of the government and business PCs there still use Windows XP because of the sheer cost that it takes to upgrade these days.
Well, yeah, if they didn't make Windows 7 so fucking expensive. And Windows 8
Yeah.
so shit. It's like, we'll make Windows 8 really cheap. And then it's really bad.
In the meantime, seeing as after they pulled the plug, the developers on XP had some spare time, they made a browser-based game, which is supposed to encourage people to move to a new operating system.
Yay!
It's called
Bloody hell.
Escape from XP,
Why would I
which
want
is
to do
available
that?
for anybody using a modern browser, which means you probably can't actually play it on IE6 on the XP.
Nope.
Which is basically a wave of enemies game where you absolutely destroy an army of old computers that run XP. And it's kind of like a really weird way for them to go, yeah, we're going to encourage you to get rid of Windows XP by turning you literally against Windows XP in this video game. With guns.
Well, it always
The
works.
fuck?
Again.
Yeah.
Moving on, EA working to preserve old multiplayer games, and this is in relation to the GameSpy shutdown. They're working to transition games like Battlefield Bad Company 2 away from the soon-to-be defunct GameSpy network, but hurdles remains. Apparently, the shutdown is going to be done on the 31st of May. The licensed technology formed the backbone of dozens of online games, leaving publishers the option to either update or leave them without significant functionality. EA Origin noted in a tweet that it's working on transitioning its GameSpy games, which include, among others, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2142,
Wow.
so that online play may continue, and it clarified its statement in a release in major publication.
Woo!
It's good because a lot of people still play these.
I suppose.
They do?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I have something that might be of interest. Yes, I know.
Yeah, go on then.
I haven't found anything really interesting this week like I did last week because I haven't been looking. I've been actually working at work this time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
However, Child of Light, which is coming out for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 and PC. The Ubisoft say that they partner with Cirque du Soleil.
Soleil. Cirque du Soleil.
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 It's Soleil, trust me.
Like the
Soleil.
sun.
I date a French chick.
French, American, German.
It's Circus of the Sun, isn't it? So it's
Thing.
Cirque du
Yeah,
Soleil.
pretty much.
I don't know. Soleil.
Do-do-do-do.
Soleil.
Do-do-do-do.
They partner with Cirque du Soleil and songwriter Queer de Pirate. I'm doing this on purpose now. To further develop Child of Light into a well-rounded work of art. It looks like they're trying to make Child of Light more of an art piece than a game.
Oh, so it's going to be shit now.
I know. I don't know. It looks really beautiful, and there can be games that have messages that look beautiful and the like. I mean, take Journey for example. Is just stereotypical example of a game which is like the
Nice.
art decision makes
Flower.
a game.
Low.
No,
Yeah,
because
but they didn't really have a message, did they? They would just look at the pretty.
yeah.
Did
Where-
you play Flower?
Yes. Everyone play Flower.
I've played Flower
I-
on
I-
PS4.
I haven't played Flower, I don't think.
There's always one.
Anyway,
Light, say you have.
Okay,
Ubisoft's-
yeah, I totally played that. I like that bit with the thing and the stuff that happened.
Yeah, good. That was
Flowers.
the best bit.
Yeah, and the baking goods.
Ah, baking goods.
what seems to be interesting is that it's a weird partnership. It's Ubisoft's explanation about the so-called partnership with Cirque du Soleil is rather vague too, like Pete. They say the development team benefited from a world-class experience in theatrical realization and costume design, adding an authentic stage direction point of view to the game's creation. Video games invite players to be immersed in virtual worlds, and no one else is better to create immersive and magical experiences than the artists of the Cirque du Soleil, said Patrick Plorid.
They originally asked Tetsuya Nomura, but their engine couldn't handle the sheer number of zippers for all the costumes.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Good job they didn't ask Hideo Kojima.
Basically, what they're saying is they want to create a playable poem. That's making me a bit iffy about the game now.
No, I've lost most of my interest.
Oh, I'm still pre-ordering it. The special edition has got special stuff in it.
Not special stuff.
Special stuff.
Special stuff.
Oh.
Dear God.
But yeah,
Moving
I'm
on.
a bit...
Video game stuff is also considered art. This was a haiku.
No, it wasn't.
Face.
I know, I'm one syllable off on the last line. Fuck off.
World of Tank's average revenue per user outpaces other MMOs. Team Fortress 2 comes in second place. So this is a report done by Super Beta. Apparently, World of Tank's average revenue per user is $4.51.
Mm-hmm.
Team Fortress is $4.36. Guild Wars 2, third, $3.88. And then you have War Thunder, which I've never heard of, PlanetSide 2, Combat Arms, Crossfire, Dota 2 is 8 with $1.54.
I think most people don't
Heroes.
pay for things in PlanetSide 2 because if you put enough time into it, you can unlock it all anyway.
Potentially.
Yep.
Heroes of New Earth, $1.48. And which massive multiplayer type game do you think got 10th?
World of Warcraft.
EverQuest.
Nope.
Final Fantasy 14.
RuneScape.
Nope.
Diablo.
Ultima.
No.
Peggle.
No.
Farmville.
No. League of Legends
Oh,
at $1.32.
That's a game.
Yeah.
Can you really count that in amongst the... You're saying you're the most in a genre, but they seem to go for MMO as a generic thing, so...
Well,
Again,
it-
PlanetSide wouldn't count for that either, so...
Well, they're talking
Dota
major
and
free-to-play
League of
MMO
Legends.
titles
Hmm?
worldwide.
Yeah.
So it does fall into that bracket.
Yeah, I guess, but... It seems kind of weird just to lump all these things with pretty different user bases together and go, these are the guys that'll pay the most.
Well, the same business model, though, because what you're buying is mostly aesthetic. It's not game-breaking, really.
Yeah, like I said, PlanetSide 2, if you do choose to buy a gun, then it's not actually more powerful than either of the guns. They've balanced them pretty well. More or
But
less.
it's an interesting little bit of thing to look at.
Hmm.
Any other news?
Yes. You remember how Google is meant to be, we originally they're like, we were so disdainful of all these fucking lobbyists. We're never going to do that shit.
No.
Yeah,
No, I don't
they're
know either.
they are about the second biggest lobbyer in Washington. They place second only to General Electric, who is the biggest.
I thought the NRA was one of the biggest.
No, over the years, I mean, they started off at about lobbying with $101,000, just like about $100,000 on lobbying back in 2003 when they started going, we don't really give a shit about that. Companies that do that are evil. Then it started slowly sliding up to 220,000 in 2004, nearly $1 million in 2006, straight up to, holy fuck, let's do this, $18,220,000 spent last year on lobbying, making them the second largest lobbying spender in the US in general.
When was your data recorded?
Hmm?
When was your data recorded?
This data recorded.
Yeah.
This was a report that came out, George Mason University. Pretty recent. 18-month investigation, which has just come out now.
Because the stats I have in front of me put General Electric down in 6th, Comcast at 5th, the American Hospital Association at 4th, the Blue Cross/Blue Shield at 3rd, the National Association of Realtors, they look like some kind of property group, that's 2nd, and the United States Chamber of Commerce at first.
Hmm.
And this was November the 9th, 2013. So, unless...
And yeah, the word on this is kind of weird.
Unless
Since
things
then,
have
Google has
changed
soared
in the
to near the
last-
top of the city's lobbying ranks, placing second to only General Electric in corporate lobbying expenditures in 2012. Also, no, they're top in the corporate lobbying expenditures and 5th place overall. So General Electric is second place in corporate lobbying, but 5th place, 6th place overall.
And
fucked
the
up
point
that
of all
one.
of this, though,
Point of all of this? Why did people think that Google would be any better buying certain tech than Facebook?
because they
This is more of a case of it's now surprising how much power Google would actually have over certain things.
yeah, but we've sold our souls to Google.
Yes, we have, but, good thing to remind us all.
Right, well, in OpenSecrets.org, which is one of the kind of leading lobbyist centres here, in all times, Google doesn't even feature.
No, it's kind of like a creep thing. Creeping up thing. Originally, they just opened up like a one-man lobby shop thing and said, well, we've got to do something just to make sure our, campaigning for interests.
I mean, General Electric is third on this one. American Medical Association is second, and Chamber of Commerce again is first. But I've got all the facts and figures here. ExxonMobil is down there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. Verizon
Well, I've just
Communications
closed the
is
link
12th.
now, so
AT&T are down there at about 15th or 16th.
yeah, well,
So
nobody
there's
likes
some
AT&T.
damned evil people on here. Oh, there's even Boeing on here as well at 11th.
Well, moving on in terms of gaming news, Mobile Game Survey finds players leave fast, apparently. 53% of spending done within the first week. So 2/3 of mobile gamers put down a game and never pick it up again after the first 24 hours, according to a new survey. And this was by testing firm Swerve and a report by tech news site re/code. And they did a behaviour survey of more than 10 million players over a 90-day period in November. And the comment from the CEO, Hugh Reynolds, in terms of first impressions, a mobile app needs to have a very good first impression, stand a chance of retaining users. It's a bit like a first date, he says. If it's going to be effective, it needs to be effective quick. Although for users who did stick around, 53% of their total spending was done in the first week. That said, the survey found that only 2.2% of users spend any money in mobile games, and that a tenth of those accounted for 46% of spending, which is a small number with massive amounts of money spending.
I wish I had money to spend on games like that.
You don't.
I do. Also, extra money for chips.
Or popcorn.
/ popcorn, but no Mountain Dew.
Any other gaming news?
In what seems to be a increasingly common thing of let's reboot all of the best games of 1999, indie developers Fresh 3D are going to be kickstarting a project to fund a high-definition remake of Outcast.
Yeah.
Yay! This is the original designers of the game who bought the IP. But hey, it worked well for System Shock, right? That got rebooted.
System Shock to System Shock 2, or to
The System Shock
Bioshock?
2 was, Bioshock was the spiritual successor to System Shock 2. And there are a couple of other of the best PC games from 1999 that are sort of been Fallout.
Yeah, yeah.
Reboot. So yeah, that's the thing that's happening. I actually do want to see a high-definition remake of Outcast, because that's kind of fun.
How about a
I
proper
never really
high-definition remake
played.
of Zone of the Enders?
It's never going to come, you know that, right?
There's only Enders 3.
Wow.
Hey, it said we'll have Metal Gear Solid 12.
And there are several major motion picture studios who are suing Kim.com in what's not a repeat of 2012.
Yep.
If you don't remember, Kim.com was the guy who founded Mega Upload.
Which was an awesome place.
It was.
Indeed. And earlier on this year or last year,
Last year.
last year, he bounced back with the website Mega, which is now facing litigation from 6 separate film studios who allege that the site and operators facilitated, encouraged, and profited from copyright infringement.
Surprise, surprise.
Indeed. So they're going on about the history of Mega Upload before they go on to the main story here, so I'm scrolling down.
While you're finding that, let's have a quick run through of global hardware by platform sales for the week ending the 29th of March 2014, because I've just found the stats. That's why.
Okay.
So, in last place, selling, and this is just the week of the week ending the 29th of March, in last place, and managing to sell 10,427 units, which is still a fuck ton, is the Wii.
Oh, holy fuck.
In the next position is the PSP with 14,974 units.
How the hell is that still selling?
This is in a week, people. Next is the Xbox 360 with 29,008 units sold.
Okay.
The Wii U comes above that at 40,771 units sold,
Holy fuck, units are selling.
bringing the Wii U's total up to 5.9 million. Next is the PS3 with 69,656 units sold, bringing their total up to 81 million. And the Xbox 360 is 80 million. The PS Vita is next, scarily, which with 73,716 units sold, bringing their total up to 8 million. So
Which is good.
There are more PS Vitas in the world than there are Wii U's.
Yeah, there are actually more than 6 million Vita users that are registered.
Yeah. In third place, with 91,888 units sold, the Xbox One, bringing their total up to 4.1 million.
Woo.
In second place, with a staggering 144,242 units sold, was the 3DS, bringing their total up to 49.8 million. Sorry, 43.8 million.
Yeah, the DS's
Yeah.
main problem at the moment is that the games that are coming out, at the price points they're coming out, there's not much there that's worth playing at the moment.
Nah, sadly.
Pokemon.
And top
Yeah,
of-
you pretty much got Pokemon, Zelda, Monster Hunter, and Mario. That's
So-
about it.
So the ones that have been on all the other
And
consoles.
Bravely Default.
Is that a new IP?
Yes.
Oh my god, they've done it! Nintendo released
Remember,
a
it's
new
that
IP.
Square IP that they were
Oh,
very
yeah.
surprised
Sorry,
that it
yeah,
lasted.
That wasn't Nintendo IP, damn it. Oh well.
Yeah,
No.
not Nintendo.
And top of the list is the PS4 with 175,037 units sold, bringing their total up to 6.7 million units. So overall, quite a healthy week in video gaming.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that the Vita is seeing an uptake because they have the new slimline version coming out.
And they've actually started bringing games
And
out for
they've
us.
announced that a AAA game is being ported to the console from a third party,
Bloody hell.
which is meant to be the whole, yes, we can do this shit. The new Vita's got a LCD screen rather than OLED, though.
Aw, I'm glad
That's
I've got
good
an LED.
and bad. It's bad because, yeah, the colours won't be quite as vibrant and everything else.
But the battery will last longer than a nanosecond.
The battery will last longer, and the one problem with OLED screens that they can't solve at the moment is that over time they will get dimmer, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Nope,
At all.
they just die.
Buy a new one.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the early ones barely lasted a year, really.
God.
But we might get like another 2 years out of ours, TK,
Good.
of regular use.
If
My
you're
Nintendo doesn't see that
interested
much
in
regular
more
use.
MOBAs, EA's Dawngate enters community beta, so registration is now open to all.
Yeah.
It's a free-for-all community beta, and you can register on the official website, download the PC client, and start playing immediately. And apparently they're hoping to appeal to MOBA fans whilst upending the genre staples like set roles for individual characters. You have 2 teams of 5 characters called Shapers. Map uses 2 lanes instead of 3, and each match concludes with a boss fight against the enemy's guardian instead of a static building. So it's a interesting take on it. I don't know how it will pick up though.
And I've just looked at the clock.
You just looked at the clock. It is
Yeah.
21:10.
Exactly. We should probably start wrapping up the gaming news so we can go to another segment.
There's not much else I've got in gaming news. Insomnia is coming up.
Now it's time.
Shut up.
Now it's time to shut up.
Insomnia 51 is coming up from the 18th and 21st of April at the Rico Arena here in the UK. This is, of course, one of pretty much the biggest UK gaming festival.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's actually more of a festival of gaming rather than a festival of let's talk about what's coming out.
Ah, okay.
So they will have stage shows, multiple arenas.
Nice.
You know, like bring your own console tournaments, an actual console arena.
Nice.
This does include PCs as well. Live music, casinos, indie zone, meet and greet sessions with people,
Casino.
LAN halls, retail areas. It's pretty much like... Huh?
Man whores.
That's not what I said.
Yeah,
Clan Wars.
Oh,
Did I say
okay.
Clan Wars at any point? I don't know.
That's the only thing I could get that you would have said that would have made him think.
Along with some
LAN
actual esports bits and everything else. Oh, no, LAN halls is what I said.
LAN halls.
Yes.
Is similar,
that makes sense.
but
As well as a large special guest list, which includes Fire UK, Bebop Vox, and Venom,
Tommy Tallarico.
Caveman Films, The Nox Crew, Chucklefish. Okay, let's just call this the Minecraft special, because every single special guest apart from Chucklefish are pretty much part of Minecraft in some way.
So unless you are into it that badly, you're not going to have a clue.
Although, the Chucklefish being there will be fun. Those are the Starbound developers, and it's with their second time going.
Oh, okay. So that's
When
it
is
for
it?
gaming news.
When is it? It is from the 18th to the 21st of April.
Everyone checks the calendar.
In which I probably might look at some of the tournaments going on.
And where is it?
Where is it? Oh, good God.
Easter
In
weekend.
Coventry, Rico Arena, Football Arena. They will have camping space.
Easter weekend.
Easter weekend, yeah.
Pete, can your car get us to Coventry?
Tickets. You can get Davis a ticket for only 14 quid a person. Or 18 quid at the door.
I repeat, Pete, can your car get us to Coventry?
Turn up and play is 70 quid at the door.
Oh, fucking hell.
And plus 20 quid for if you want space for camping. Do you want to send you the link, TK?
Yeah.
And then you can get
I'll
everything
have a
else that's
read
going
and
on.
then not go. But he's like, Pete, how do you fancy taking
Alex
us to
just sent me
Coventry?
his penis with a cat face. Okay.
Not over Easter weekend.
permanent
Not
marker
already
is
made
fun.
plans.
Well, no, we'll do it. We'll like drive up on the Sunday or something. Oh no, we've got plans on Sunday. Fuck. Yeah, okay.
Plans.
Ah.
I don't know how to
Fuck
interact
plans.
with you.
So that's
two.
pretty much all of my gaming news.
Yeah, pretty much all the gaming news was yours. Most of it.
This is because I'm the guy that actually looks all during the week.
Only
and
'cause you're the one who
bookmark
doesn't
stuff in
have a
advance.
job. You've got the time.
You'd
And a
think,
bed.
wouldn't you?
All my spare time is spent playing games, not looking.
And apparently looking at stock porn comments.
Oh, it just shows up in my Twitter feed every
I
so
don't guess the
often.
stock porn comments is, who is that girl? I would destroy that ass, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Wow.
How
it's,
did I
No.
guess?
It's stock porn comments. Right, someone retweeted this. But what they do is they use stock images of like office workers with porn like
Can I read this one?
website comments.
He fucked that ass so good, his cock engraved initials in tomorrow's shit.
And it's
And just the rest of the room goes, what?
it's a guy looking at an iPad, pointing at it with in a suit. Nice
He looks like
trim,
the
goatee.
Asian Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Done and dusted? Done and dusted.
TK,
Possibly.
What?
press the button, TK.
Okay.
It's that time where the cast of Tiger Tales Radio reviews stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
Dear God. So this is where we review,
That backing music
Watch.
is far too depressing.
read, get talking over.
No, I'm just changing the backing music.
Get muted.
I didn't mute him.
So this is where we read, watch, play, eat, and generally find things that entertain us, and then give you a review to let you know what we think of these lovely things. So for Done and Dusted, has anyone got anything?
Well, I've got something we can all chip in on except for Fetus, because I don't know if he's played it.
What?
We played Awesome Nods.
No, I haven't played it yet.
Awesome.
I'm still working through my backlog. Honest.
Your
And
backlog.
ooh, I know Alex likes
Look,
Awesome
we
Nods.
mentioned one anal joke and everybody goes, log.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome nuts.
Anyone got anything else other than awesome nuts?
I watched Frozen, but
That's a good film.
It doesn't
That's
want to
fine.
go
do I need to
further.
load up the Christopher Lloyd bit?
No.
Oh,
Anything else?
I also played a little bit of Retro City Rampage.
ooh, I've been meaning to get that.
I got it because it was cheap on the PSN.
I've got the demo, but that's it.
Woo!
It's cheap on the PSN. It was like a couple of quid, and it's cross-buy, so you can get it PS3
Yeah.
and Vita.
Ooh, I have something recent-ish and new that I can
Yes.
talk about.
You're still in the Cirque du Soleil game.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that.
Or you're still on the
Assassin's
page.
Creed?
Assassin's Creed. How should I say pirates? Pirate.
Pirate
I was
Edition.
mocking the voice acting in that, and some of the animation. We were all mocking the AI.
Yeah.
What AI?
Exactly.
So what we'll do then is start with awesome nuts.
Awesomeness is a fun little MOBA
That
type
gives
game.
me a chance to make myself another drink, actually.
Very fun 2D MOBA game.
But-
TK?
Yeah.
TK?
Okay.
Okay, T.
Although my old one has got another cold. I don't know.
Oh, I'll just reheat that then.
Yeah.
The plot seems to be very simple. There are two forces of robots fighting each other for reasons, and you're a bunch of soldiers for hire.
They're not robots.
They're androids, man.
They're mercenaries. It's different. They're a
Yeah, the
mixture
mercenaries
of.
are.
They're a mixture of robots and people and aliens and shit.
Aliens
mostly
and robots and people, oh my.
Mostly shit.
So you'll pick one of many, if you unlock them all, heroes.
Awesome nuts.
You get dropped onto a map, and then you just run at each other, shooting wildly under the hope that you'll kill them.
Yeah, basically,
Oh, I've seen this being played, actually.
you start the game, you run around, realise just how shit all the starting characters are because you're being utterly trounced by much better characters that people spend time to unlock. And then you go, why am I playing this? This is no fun because we're just constantly losing because our characters are so shit.
This is that game that Notch is ripping off to make Cobalt.
Personally, I don't think it's that characters are shit. It's just that, to be fair, that it's the first time you've ever played a game like this,
That too.
and Pete isn't very good at MOBAs.
Thank you.
I'm just saying how it is, Pete.
Ooh, it has full controller support.
Yeah, but when I'm running around and I've got a big stonking guy with a massive health bar, and then somebody comes along, a teeny tiny.
What the hell was that?
I think Pete either sneezed or there's a rabid dog loose.
These.
It sounded like a woman when a dog's nose accidentally goes to an unfortunate place.
Continuing on, TK.
Yeah, but it's like I've got a massive health bar. This little tiny character comes along, does a tiny move, and suddenly I have no more health bar. And I'm like, oh, that's dicks. Hello?
The guy you were talking about is a tanky character, but he's more of like a character that, as you can see, he has two moves.
Somebody
One of
buy me
which-
awesome nuts.
One of which, like, will
I
will
have a spare
snare the
copy on
opponent, so it stops him from moving. The other move has an AoE explosion around him, which damages him,
AoE.
does a lot of damage. He's designed to make people not want to attack other people. So you use
Yeah.
him with somebody else.
That was the plan. I was trying to back Pete on you up, but I would take one hit, and he'd have no more health bar. And he's like, oh, this isn't much
Oh,
of a
that's 'cause
tank.
You have a
That's
glass
'cause-
cannon character.
Yeah, it's a glass tank.
No, he's not a glass tank. I played him before. He's not a glass tank.
You
It's
can't
the-
have a glass tank. And
It's the fact that you run into three people at level 1 and you don't really. Tanks aren't tanks until like they get a little bit stronger in those sorts of games. It's like imagine you have a tank,
you
but
can't
at the
get
moment.
stronger unless you go out and find people. And the moment you
There
go to
is-
find people,
yeah.
you die.
Oh no, you don't get stronger just by fighting people. You get stronger by collecting money.
Yeah, which you don't get unless you fight things.
No, you do get money if you don't fight things through other ways. You naturally accumulate money in
Yeah,
this game.
slowly.
And you also gain money from the robots that get blown up,
Yes.
which you should like use as that sort of thing. And there's also other minions around which give you money. So the thing is, if you can't like beat somebody, you can't beat somebody in a fight, or you get into a fight, you're going to die. You shouldn't do that because that is very negative for you. But
unless
The
you're
way you do
Alex,
it-
in which case, if you're cornered by a whole bunch of bigger guys, he can always beat them off.
oh, I can.
So I don't know what we're
there
talking
is
about. I just wanted to
terrible
join in
fun, it's
suddenly.
terrible.
But basically, the idea is that you don't, if you don't take risks, then like it's sort of, you wait for the opportunity for them to make a mistake. rather than you making a mistake and then they capitalize on that, you're waiting for the other way around. That's how you should play the game, sort of thing.
It's got a learning curve, I will say
Yeah.
that, especially dependent on the control method as well.
To be fair, I don't expect in that sort of game, you or Pete or even me sometimes to do well, because it
It is
requires a
horribly
certain.
random.
Yeah, but in that last game we played, I ended up being the highest level character out of us three, and I'm going, well, what the fuck's that all about?
Oh, I gave up. I don't know what happened to Pete.
And we were like 12 levels behind the opposition. It was ridiculous.
From the start.
Yeah, that's the problem with that game, is that if you die a couple of times, they gain an advantage, and then like if you keep dying, the advantage gets bigger until it gets to a point where you can't pull it back. So when you die once or something, instead of playing exactly the same, you need to play defensively. You need to go, okay, I can't fight him. He's killed me once. You need to think constantly in your head, this guy will kill me if I mess around.
But we were playing it to mess around.
We were playing it to mess around, but
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say from if TK's doesn't like it because we were losing.
I don't
he needs to
say I
play
didn't
with
like it.
different
I
mindset.
just said it was annoying that our starting characters are just too weak
It is
against
a very good game.
It's
the
fun.
much better characters that you unlock later on.
And there's also other unlocks that people who've travelled to the, like level 20s and that do get access to that we don't at level 3.
not in the packet.
Very annoying. Very, very annoying. But it's a fun little
It's
game.
annoying when it's the new shinies, because everyone
Something
gets
I keep
attracted
meaning to
new
try out at
shinies.
some point. I may have to figure out some sort of
Al-
trade for
also
TK's spare copy.
The it's
Sexual
on the
gratification.
PS4.
Oh, you're playing on the PS4?
No, I've got the PC version. We've all got the PC version.
Yeah,
It's
because I
also on the
bought a
PS4.
3-pack. But Pete already had it, so
Yeah.
Oh, right. So you have another one?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to feel this.
You can
Yeah,
trade it for
so
sexual
feel it.
favors all you want.
Sexual gratification on TK.
Oh no, he just has to dress up like a fireman for a bit. Doesn't have to do anything. Just has to.
Oh, we'll do something for
Just have like
TK,
a
alright.
fireman.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
what?
what I said. Sexual gratification for TK.
Now, Felix, put on this outfit. Hold on to this greased up pole.
Oh god, it is a fun game, and it is very easy to get into. The demo does give you the information you need to play quite quickly.
Doesn't really matter, but I think that one may be special.
I would say you need to play against people of similar experience, or with someone who's better, to give
Aye.
you that idea.
No. When it comes to playing team games properly, I have a very weird way of doing this, which, if all our listeners, I probably wouldn't recommend. I don't like teaching people because it stresses me out. Not because, like, it's to be expected that when you play a new game or something, or play a certain type of game.
On a
it's-
scale of 1 to your reaction to your losing streak last week, how stressed out does it make you?
Losing streak on what?
Any
When
fighting
you weren't
game
doing too
ever.
well on... it wasn't Melty Blood, it's something else.
Oh, fighting
last
games.
week.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't try and teach
Ah.
people who aren't fighting game players already a fighting game. It's because it's so stressful. I don't think anybody people who don't play fighting games, I will never ever
Well,
introduce them to fighting games.
Fighting game people aren't known for their people skills, so it's okay. We
Hey, fuck
understand.
you, bitch.
Exhibit A!
I love that game. Right.
Has it all gone quiet, or is Pete talking?
For the
No,
three
it's
people
all
who
right.
played it,
Oh,
first one, did you
hi
enjoy it?
Pete.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
It was alright.
I liked it. And would you recommend it to our listeners?
Yeah, just as long as they don't get good enough that they beat us.
It's very cheesy. Even if you wanted to never play against other people, you'd love the cheesiness of it if you like 80s, 90s sort of cartoon.
It is quite cheesy.
Every character
God,
has
yeah.
its own theme.
Oh, that theme's awesome.
Yeah. Like, fuck's sake, Felix, moving the mic away.
I need to pee! You are blocking my egress!
Things you say
So, Felix.
not during sex.
Your review of Frozen then?
Felix has gone to the toilet.
Probably that's why people. Like,
Don't!
Should we just make a game at the things not said during sex? You take
No.
casual visa. It's so much better than your sister.
Go piss, Felix.
And this is how you know how many times Felix has said bad things during the act.
Felis, is your Steam name just Felis?
Huh?
Is your Steam name just Felis?
At the moment it is.
Cool.
My email address.
Anyway.
TCR review.
Yes. Okay. Well, I will
Alex.
talk about Assassin's
Pirate Creed.
Pirates. Creed 4. Black Pirate, Flag Pirate. Yeah. So I know what Assassin's Creed games are like. Everybody knows what Assassin's Creed games are like nowadays. They have a formula.
annoying.
They stick to it. I admire them for having a formula that works and then not trying to change it up too much. But Assassin's Creed 4 came along, as we all know, due to the one, maybe two, was it, ship parts in Assassin's Creed 3? That everybody
Half an
went,
hour
oh,
bonus footage.
playing on a ship is pretty fun. Yeah, we should play on ships more. Yeah, and then it went, let's make a game about pirates so we can always have them on the ship.
Does
And
everyone really like that bit?
no, they did. That's why they done it.
Yeah.
And I'm if you've seen Zero Punctuation of Assassin's Creed 4, I am totally in agreement with Yasu, where he's like, I don't want this game to be good because they haven't really changed up a whole lot, but fuck you, Ubisoft, why is it so fun? Why is it?
Because.
What? Go underneath the mic. He's moving the mic around again.
Like he was cutting the pop shield as if that's the part that transmits the voice.
Yeah, it is literally a game of you play a pirate. You don't really play an assassin. He's not an assassin. He never gets trained as an assassin. He just does stuff like a pirate.
Chops people up with swords.
Yeah, and it makes the way I play it. I am playing him. I feel like he's a pirate. Every time the game's like, oh, go sneaky over here. You get bonus if you do it sneaky. I'm like, no, I'm a pirate. Why would I be doing it sneaky unless I have to do it sneaky? I'm going to go up there and go, oi, you. I be coming for you. Shank him, and then kill everyone else, and then walk away, not run off and hide.
Shiver me timbers! Avast me landlubbers! Or something like that.
Yeah. I think I have rarely used the hidden blades. Like, you know how most people, you'll go, okay, yeah, I'm going to go sneak kill this one, sneak kill this one, and then you fight with hidden blades because that's what you can do. I was like, no. I'm going to stand there, unsheath my swords, and then fight. I'm not going to...
I like his magic teleporting guns.
Oh, they're great.
Because apparently he shoves his guns into his armpits and then they magically teleport the extra foot down to the holsters at his hip.
Yeah, the game has quite a few glitches and bugs in it. But it is generally a good game.
It looks kind of fun.
It is fun. It's fun when you go along the seas and you're like, oh, actually, there's a ship over there. What's it got?
Have you done the glitch to make the boat ascend?
No, I haven't done the Ascension of the Jackal.
Oh,
That was funny on YouTube.
it is.
When you see
God,
like
yeah.
a ship and you're like, I'm gonna take that ship for my own. It's pretty fun. I mean, I can see how it gets repetitive, the whole ship taking thing. But at the moment, its charm hasn't worn off. And every time I board a ship, I just feel like a pirate.
I still call dibs on what we're calling the Donkey Kong maneuver. Where you just throw barrels at the enemy ship,
Oh,
apparently.
Yeah, fire
Mines.
barrels.
Fire barrels.
Oh dear.
Just like a tiny minotaur.
The story isn't too bad. The main
Is the story?
character is Edward Kenway, and he pretty much is like, I'm not an assassin or anything like that. I'm
Honest.
just out for myself and for money, basically. And
killing
every time people are like, oh, how could you do this sort of thing? It's like, you know,
money.
oh, yeah,
It's
money.
like, duh, I'm a pirate.
Yeah, he is literally like, whatever gets me the best coin. And there's a moment where it's like, oh, you've sent all these assassins to their deaths, basically, because he's neither on the assassins or the Templar side or anything, really. He's a pirate. And he's like, you've sent all these assassins, they're going to get killed now because, like, you revealed some information to the Templars. He said, well, they gave me coin.
It's like when you said to get the best coin, I just had a random moment of Edward collecting pogs for no reason.
And
Speaking of collecting,
Think about it, makes
There-
sense.
and he go and another character is saying, well, you better do something to fix this. You're like, well, I suppose I might get some more money from doing all this shit. Because like, bad reason's better than no reason. He is a
Yeah.
pirate. That's what I like about the character. He is a pirate. He's not an assassin.
And he has more personality than Connor, at least.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Although half the other actors just seem to give up acting halfway through their lines, from what I heard.
No, the main staples of the game, like Edward Kenway, Abidola, who's your weapons quartermaster,
Friday.
And no, they're the two main characters, really, to be honest.
That's the only people on screen for the majority of the game.
Yeah, those two are really good characters, and the talks and stuff, and the banter between the crew is always fun.
And lots of shanties.
And lots of shanties while you're sailing along. You don't get radio or anything. You get shanties.
Yeah.
Hey, can I interrupt a minute, Alex? I've just looked at the Facebook page. What the fuck is with that background image you've put for the main title page, you mong?
Oh, yours?
It's like... It's a blurry photo of clutter. What the fuck has that to do with anything? Seriously.
That's TigerTails Radio.
You should at least put one facing the other way with all the people in it, you...
Wait, what are we talking about?
The background image for the TigerTails Radio Facebook page.
Yeah,
I haven't changed it. Why? What's the...
Pete has. And he's put a crappy picture in there.
Oh.
That's... What the hell, Pete?
I'm changing it, don't worry.
What the hell? Needs more me.
Why does it need your you?
He knows I can't hear him yet, right? Because I'm still doing things. I have my headphones on.
Nope.
Okay.
So, have you enjoyed playing Assassin's Creed?
So far, yes. I'm apparently 23% through the game, but I'm finding myself doing a lot of side stuff, especially shinies. Every time I see shiny things, I have to OCD.
Because pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah.
There we go, much better.
I've pretty much not tackled the assassin contracts, or the assassin contracts that I have done. I have pretty much dealt them like a pirate, not an assassin, which is fun.
Oh my god, you put Alex looking like a 12-year-old on there.
He doesn't look a bit like a girl, but that was back in season 6. Season 6.
So I was probably 12. I'm surrounded by old men in an industry that they're fast becoming outdated for.
No, there's me, Hedgie behind you, Evie, Alex,
Lime.
Yep, so all old people.
I got.
Except for Evie and Alex, they are kind of my age, and I assume that both of them will kill me if they ever hear them calling
Alex,
them old.
Madeline McCann's about your age, isn't she?
If she was still alive.
You said that, not me.
So would you recommend this game to our listeners?
Well, I don't know. After all the praise I've been given it, and the fact that I said even though I didn't want to like it, I like it. I know, fuck them. Of course! What do you think? You get to play a pirate! Fuck
I'm back.
the zombies
What did I
now.
miss?
We have too many zombies nowadays. Pirates!
Pete, why did you put the thumbnail up as the picture? For the...
Because that's the only one I had.
I have heard that the PlayStation 4 version, and this is the one I'm playing it on, so I don't know, and the PC versions are the good versions. I don't know about the PlayStation 3 version. They say it's good, playable-wise, but it's not... I think they say it's choppy or something, or the like. It's a game that was originally designed for the PlayStation 3.
It's because apparently PlayStation 3 has no access to cumulonimbus.
Yeah.
The cloud!
Cumulonimbus.
Well, the big problem with a lot of this is it's set up for one thing and then gets set up for another thing, and then there's just bugs and issues all over the place.
But hey, this is games, so we can always patch them.
Yeah.
This is the good thing about today's industry. We
Good.
can actually patch them without having to make a whole new fucking set of discs.
Meanwhile, TK will talk about Retro City Rampage.
Yeah, only briefly. I haven't played much of it. I've had a quick go, as they say, just to kind of get a flavour for what it is like.
Flavour.
Flavour. And from what I've tasted so far, it tastes rather good.
Like GTA.
A lot like the original GTA, yeah. And fun. And it kind of throws you into the mission straight
TK,
away.
have
Yeah.
you got that Boam sound handy again?
Which one?
Alex has just made cupceptions, so...
Which one would you like?
Anything Zimmery, really.
So... Oh, fuck off Google Plus. What's it doing now? Obey my commands! So, kind of a... That kind of bomb.
No.
Or...
That'll do, TK. That'll do. Did anybody else get the message we just got sent on the Facebook page?
No.
Picture message.
What? Whoever
Wow,
you
it's
are,
taken him a while.
Oh
I
my
will
god,
find
he's in
you.
the perfect position for it as well.
and I will kill
Did you not see the link to a bigger picture on IRC?
No, I haven't had the chance to.
Check out
IRC.
IRC. Check out Werewolfie's link.
Is that Wolfie's
Check
actual
out.
Facebook page, though?
Click it.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
on the Facebook page.
Oh, is
I
it?
add this Wolfie. Wolfie, I just added you on the Facebook.
He looks whiter in real life.
I know.
Wait,
It's mini, so
Good God.
That looks like a 90s infomercial.
look at the bigger picture.
Angel
Oh.
has love.
Give it a minute to load. I say a minute.
So,
What
I
is
will
the
be
Lincoln
talking
channel?
about...
What is the Lincoln channel? I want to see what that Lincoln channel is.
Werewolfie, your link's dead in channel. It's,
Oh, it's 4chan-B, so of course it's probably dead.
Yeah. It's
Why did I just click on a 4chan link? Why did you make me
No.
click on a 4chan link?
You clicked on the B link.
No, it's gone now. Werewolfie.
Anyway, Retro City Rampage.
4chan's fine.
4chan is never fine. Reverse thing, TK, do it.
There we go. What are we talking about, sorry?
Retro City Rampage.
Oh, yes. If you've played the original Grand Theft Auto way back when, back in the days when Rockstar were called DMA Design and they just finished bringing out Lemmings, then you'll remember it was all top down, very kind of pixel art, run around, shoot around, drive around, murder. It's that again, but this time there's a kind of plot going on.
Well, somebody had to pick up the Rockstar old style of making games, because the Rockstar new style of making games is we're going to sit around and blog about how much time we're spending playing other people's games, right?
And then we're going to spend $100 billion or something making a game that's going to recoup its money in about 8 nanoseconds. Because we can sell on brands alone. But yeah, the Retro City Rampage is a really good throwback to the original GTA, but without any of the kind of overburden of GTA, if that makes sense. You know, GTA kind of like, what does it do? It says, here's the missions, you don't have to do them, but you're not going to progress the story unless you kind of do them. So get the fuck on with it and do the missions now for your evil game Taskmaster.
Thank you, by the way, TK.
That's okay.
I owe your...
Yeah.
I'll browse your wish list for another game again soon.
But,
It does have the bitty 16-bitty style, doesn't it? Really?
yeah, Retro City Rampage is far more kind of, well, we know you want to drive around and kill shit, so this mission, drive around and kill shit. This mission, go from A to B. While you're doing that, drive around and kill shit. Here's something else. Kill people with it. Here's a
Hit.
gun. Go and kill the police with it. It's very much a, you're just here to dick about and have fun, so we're going to cater the missions for you dicking about and having fun.
Pete, I'm going to replace the picture you just put on
Yeah,
the page.
a public shame and name is an announcement that we're just going to give out that our good old co-host Pete
What's he
has
doing now?
fucked up yet again with the Facebook page.
He
and-
posted the thumbnail of the...
The picture
Artwork.
of me,
Yeah,
not the actual picture.
Yeah, I said that a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to. We're the ones on camera. We're the, we give the public image.
Okay.
You're the brains. We're the beauty.
I'll go with that. I'd rather have brains than beauty, which is lucky because that's what I've got. So it's nice I ended up with what I wanted.
So how far have you gotten with Retro City?
Like I say, I'm only about 10-15 minutes in so far, but it's been really good fun so far. I've already time travelled.
What?
Yeah, it didn't take long. It's like, oh, by the way, time travel. What? What the fuck? It's like, yeah, I may have encountered their game's parody of Doc Brown.
Oh yeah, that's in the opening few minutes.
Yes, it is.
I got to that point in the demo.
Yeah, you probably would. I've probably not played any more than what's in the demo, to be honest. Like I say, I was having a quick flavour. And so far, it's been thoroughly worth the couple of quid I spent having this quick flavour. Quite frankly, just the flavour, I feel I've already got my money back in terms of entertainment versus money spent. And
Nice.
I feel like I'm already in profit. So, very much a definite good purchase on PSN. Also, the fact it's cross-save compatible and it's cross-buy. So, I bought it for the Vita, it's compatible with my PS3. Booyah, even better. And like I say, as it's cross-save, I just go save. Send to PlayStation Cloud. Crack open PS3. Download save file. Play. And I can carry on from where I left off. Which is awesome. What are you two whispering about back there?
Alex is going over the picture.
Oh, has he just discovered they're not a dildo?
Yep.
It's not even attached to anyone.
It looks like it has a
What about
removable
that?
head. It does. Look at it.
You do realise you're encouraging people to look at a giant penis.
Why has it got a remote control antenna sticking out the other
I
end?
don't know.
Is it? Hey, Alex. Alex.
Why does it look like it's got this thing here that looks like it gets inserted into something?
Dear God. So, did you enjoy your little brief stint with it?
Yes.
You mean with the
Would you
dildo or the
recommend
game?
it to our listeners?
Of the thing I'm reviewing, but I could review a dildo as well. I don't have one, but I can make shit up.
Dear God.
I have some putty if you need to make shit up.
Oh.
I am literally gonna have to like not provide any sort of fun to the viewers at all, am I? I've not eaten, now I'm gonna refuse to use my mouse. I'm gonna start using the keyboard alone.
Werewolfie has sent me a high quality version through the Facebook page, but I'm just wondering.
I downloaded one I just put up was the downloaded one from the Facebook page.
Of course,
So,
you can
Felix.
see that as well.
Yeah, I have access, so yay. Felix has not actually done much this week for reviewage.
Frozen.
Oh yeah, but we've talked about Frozen already, haven't
Well,
we?
we could talk about it some more.
Oh,
Get your
God,
opinion.
no.
It's okay, but I saw the twist bad guy coming from the beginning, pretty much.
For me, it wasn't so much the bad guy that was the twist, but the kind of how they solved the problem.
Oh, I
Hey.
kind of saw that coming as well when they started
It
going
was-
on a bit more about true love, an act of selfless true love. It's like going, she's going to sacrifice herself to save her sister, isn't she?
Well, spoilers if you've not seen it.
I mean, she was his sled all along.
And she totally didn't buy him a new sled.
Oh, would you look at that? I've been impaled. I watched it with the girlfriend, so it's a case of she hates musicals,
Really?
but she managed to enjoy it overall.
Wait, she's French,
Yeah.
so Les Miserables, blah blah, as John Travolta calls it. She doesn't like that.
Like you want to talk, Mr. Cirque du Soleil.
Les Miserables.
Hey, at least when I like don't agree with something, I stick to my guns. He just messes up. The wickedly talented one and only Adil Mimazine.
What?
That's what he said when he introduced the singer for Frozen.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, have you not seen it? Okay,
No.
people, you need to go
Links,
watch
please.
the Oscar. Just type in John Travolta Oscar and like it'll come up with this year.
Oh, wait, yeah, I've heard about that.
I haven't. Hello.
I saw discussions going on.
Captain-
Oh, by the way,
you-
speaking of
you also
Celine, she finds the
mentioned-
picture hilarious.
Felix, you also mentioned.
That's okay because I'll find it hilarious when she's beating you in the face later.
So, Felix, you also mentioned something for Kick Felix.
Quite a few things. Let's
yeah.
move on with
Links.
blah. Right, the Toby's Island Kickstarter finished. I don't know if I've
Okay.
brought that up or not.
Won't stop
Last week.
talking about it, to be honest. But you did bring it up last week.
Good, thank you. Like last year, I'm going to bring up, it's time for the Kickstarter for the next Girl Genius hardback volume, where they need the money to bring out the physical print copies of the ongoing webcomic.
Do they every time want to print a volume just go to Kickstarter?
Pretty much. It sounds like it.
I don't want to sound like negative. or
Well,
anything,
this is
but-
something that's been going on since 1993, but it's only lately where they've had to switch to a different press because the old one closed down. That they've had to go to Kickstarter and ask the fans to help fund to get their own physical copies.
Couldn't they have just used the profits from the last one to fund this one? That's how
Yeah.
business is
Well, that's the
supposed to
problem
work.
is that a lot of people go, well, you made so much more money, surely you can do, but the problem is that the more people have backed, the more Kickstarter awards you've got to give people.
That's okay. They can
And that's
just
where
get
a
Facebook to
healthy
buy
amount of the profits go.
you. Just get Facebook to buy you. Problem solved.
Yeah, it's still better than Google, apparently.
Yeah, but you can make some pretty cheap, decent, like especially if you're an artist. I mean,
Oh yeah, the artwork has always been good. It's just a case of
Yeah, for your Kickstarter reward, I will autograph a photocopy. There we go. Right, next.
and they've always sold the digital copies online for themselves.
Well, that's because that's quite easy to do.
But the
that.
problem is that the demand for the hardback volumes has increased so much over the last 4 or 5 years is that they frequently need more money to be able to bring it to press.
Limited print run, higher price of a special edition.
They've done that as well, but it's just a case of they need the help.
Look, I'm not saying they shouldn't go to Kickstarter every so often, maybe, because that's Kickstarter is there for a reason. But they imagine if this was 5 years ago and they had this problem, they'd be fucked.
Well, 5 years ago, they actually had a publishing press that was running it. That one closed down. Problem is, a lot of other places that they're going, we don't want to take on a comic book project from somebody on the internet. So they pretty much had to go to Kickstarter to keep the money going to keep it going.
Plenty of publishers who look at the amount of freaking.
I mean, if you're desperate, Lulu it's self-printing, but it does it on demand. So you set up how you want it printed, and then it'll only charge you per print when it's printing it. And that costs them sent directly to the customer, so it doesn't cost them anything.
I ain't gonna say shit, yeah, but I am. Let's talk about Comic really quickly in Japan. All the artists, they do their own art books. Some in full color. They create them themselves, print them, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hardback leather bookbinding is hard.
Anyway,
Maybe
Felix, you were talking about
Yeah, it
the
is.
Felix thing.
Yes.
So essentially, yes, you can, but they probably don't need the extra backing at this point with 18 days to go and nearly double the amount that they wanted. But the Girl Genius Volume 13 Kickstarter is still around with lots of nice little stretch goals. For example, Eternal Gratitude.
Right.
Yes.
So expensive that we'll have to ask for a Kickstarter for next time's books.
No, and if you get $10, you'll get a PDF of Volume 13, which
Wait.
is less than you pay for the PDF version.
Wait. So, let me get it straight. You say that the bigger it is, the more Kickstarter things you have to give away.
Yeah.
And then they're giving away gratitude
This
and
was
digital copies of
It's
their
a joke
fucking
for
comic.
the $5 and $10 ones.
It doesn't
And then you
matter.
get more things. For example, brass medals. Or silver.
Surely though you'd factor in those costs into the actual amount you were requesting on Kickstarter.
What's the
And
problem
then-
these
and then-
days?
and
You
then-
got to go more and more overboard with the shit you're giving out as pledge rewards on Kickstarter.
That economy won't support itself.
No, and this is why this is one of the reasons why I don't always agree with Kickstarter for a lot of things. Sometimes
This is basically a way
think,
for them to keep themselves independent. A lot of the other places they've gone to have said, yeah, well, we require, rights in perpetuity or rights for X number of years for doing this. They're going, well, we don't really want that to happen.
I think it's kind of awesome that the community loves them enough that they'll help fund them for what they want. But at the same time, I think that's terrible that the community funds them to get anything done. Like, once every so often, yes. If they said, oh, like, we would not normally ask this, we need them. Yeah, I think the community would be happy, more than happy, to support them. But if they're going to release a volume 14 in a while, and they'll be like, no, you guys, we come to Kickstarter, you're going to come give us, we'll give you some more eternal gratitude. No. I don't agree with that at all. Sorry. Just putting out an
Okay,
opinion
so
there.
is there anything from Kick Fearless at all?
We've just started one.
That's what
For
we were
fuck's sake,
bitching about,
pigs.
Pete.
This is very controversial. TK,
This
what's
is
your
not
opinion?
really particularly controversial. If they're saying we need money for an initial print run of this thing whilst we're independent, proceeds from that fund the later print run of this volume.
But they don't if they then need to go back to Kickstarter.
Again, let's look at Amanda Palmer, who's been living off free shit for quite a while,
we
and from the love of the fans.
Are we talking about the feminists?
We're talking about Neil Gaiman's wife.
Who?
Former lead singer of the Dresden Dolls.
Who?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Again, this is a case of, how dare people use Kickstarter for the exact fucking shit that Kickstarter was made for. How dare they?
No, Kickstarter is great for ideas, I think.
Getting an idea off the ground
Yeah.
because you can't fund it yourself. And if you can get enough people to believe in your idea, then so much the better. then you've got the money. You can continue with the idea until you run out of money and need to continue funding it somewhere else. But by that point, your idea should have taken enough hold that maybe someone else who actually has money can see your idea, and therefore you can take it to Facebook or something.
But with this, why don't they just say on their own website, okay, look, we can't really print feasibly any copies until we sell this many in theory. So
why not use an easy platform for people to donate the money that they want to get the initial print run done?
Yeah, it's called PayPal.
yeah.
Well,
They're obviously reputable enough that they're not going to run away with the money.
Well, no, they've been going on since 1993, and they've pretty much only broken a promise once where they said, we'll update on this day. Oh, fuck, we haven't. We'll do it next week.
And Kickstarter also, if I believe, they take a percentage, don't they?
Yep.
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 So why just not cut out that and just say, look, pre-order your books. Pre-order the books. And if we don't get enough back, we'll refund you.
Because they then have to hire somebody to deal with all of that shit, rather than by themselves.
It depends how popular it gets, I suppose.
I can't appreciate them. I can't respect them as people. They're nothing more than
You're a
beggars
fighting
on the
game
street.
player. Respect is hard to come by, I know.
You've got to respect him before he'll respect you, boy.
That should never happen in the community.
You've got to show him respect by laying down and taking all of his beatings.
But it's a case of whether the Kickstarter starts or fails, it'll still be going online. This is just basically they want people to get physical copies out there in the world. And they pretty much only do this every volume. So this is every year to year and a half that it happens.
So they only do it every... Can we please move to another Kickstarter so my negativity can go away?
There's nothing negative about this. They have a complete product and then they go to another complete product.
B-list.
People are willing to keep doing this.
Move on.
Now,
Let's see. Dances of War is going fairly well with 17,000 of the... Oh, wait, that's not going well at all.
That's
oh, dear.
terrible.
I just remembered how much they're asking for this.
Yes.
750,000.
The amount
Wow.
to make a proper game.
Mm.
I mean, it's nice they've got a realistic idea of how much it's going to cost.
Whereas you look at shit like Bear Simulator, rip-off of Goat Simulator, it's already 8 times the funding limit.
Skullgirls.
Why
reached
isn't that
its
pissing you off?
funding limit of 200,000 in a couple of days.
Mm.
And then went on to raise 1 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just freaking crazy. They have a huge
Well, you look
community.
at the Phoenix Project, which is the City of Heroes reboot, and they managed to reach 320,000 within the first 48 hours.
Yeah.
And Bear Simulator looks kind of fun. In a very
Stupid
stupid kind of
way.
way.
That's case one of those things of let's quickly kickstart cash to rip off another game that kind of got some popularity because it was kind of fun.
Well, at least they didn't have a pre-existing game which they could have used profits for to make another game. And then they, sorry guys, we can't make another game, even though we have enough money to, probably with all the printing. I mean,
Tim
that's-
Schafer.
Yeah, fuck Tim Schafer. Guys, all that money you gave me, nah, I need more. Fucking idiot.
I've made half a game. Can I have some more money, please? I need to make the other half. I'll
I
give it
kind
to
of
you
use
free.
the excess money on hookers and blow instead of actually funding shit.
Hey, but on the plus side, at least you didn't give him money to Molyneux.
Oh wait, people did. Remember, they
Yes.
gave their money to Molyneux to get extra taps on a fucking block.
Yes, I remember that bullshit as well. That's crowdfunding in a whole different way.
And lastly, we got Storium,
Which looks interesting.
which does look very interesting. Oop. Damn.
Although Pete's banned from playing it until you can type.
Yes. You hear us, Pete?
Yes.
Essentially, it's a browser-based online game that you play with friends, where you basically take turns writing with a story. Basically, campfire story retelling, just for the digital age. Except everybody gets a character they can play. The director of the story will basically go, here's a challenge, here's some points towards the challenge. People can play their own strengths and weaknesses and backstories to overcome that. And people can actually win control of the next scene to a certain degree. The narrator still has ultimate control over what happens. But I was saying to TK earlier, the closest thing I can get to saying how it plays, it's Fate, but without any fudge dice, and with cards to play to overcome any rolls.
That actually sounds quite cool.
It actually is, and because it is online and it's completely asynchronous, and you can set a play speed of like, we want to do one scene a day, and it will prod people to start playing again, or you can do it as casual, go at whatever pace you want to, really.
Can you see another person typing? Like, does it say so-and-so's typing?
No, it doesn't. You've got to wait for other people to play their moves.
I see.
But it will email you,
That should
or
be-
on the main screen it will update you there if somebody's done anything.
Oh, that's cool.
And you've got the little commentary chat box on the side. And it's great, 'cause they've got a whole bunch of pre-built worlds from quite a few people that they're putting in. For example, Murray Lafferty, Stephen Blackmore.
What?
Names
These
of
people are authors. Fairly well-known authors.
You might recognise them from some stories as...
Oh, fucking hell.
I've not read that one.
I've never read that.
Feel us on the spot.
Have you heard of Dracula?
Yeah.
He wasn't a very good author.
Nancy Holder's won the Bram Stoker Award a few times, actually. But there's a whole load of authors they're getting for stretch goals. But yeah, they'll have a whole load of pre-built worlds that you can just jump into that, or edit the pre-built worlds, or make your own. And one of the things that they've promised is that anything you upload is... We hold rights for anything uploaded to the website. It's all your shit. So at a future date, you could choose to monetize your worlds and have people pay to download them. And use them as part of a campaign or whatever.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. They are going to be pretty hands-off unless somebody directly contravenes copyright.
I see.
And for example, you could set a world in a fan fiction, but some authors are okay with this, and some not so
less so,
much.
yeah.
I mean, Anne McCaffrey absolutely hates fan fiction. And tries to get it removed from the interwebs.
Really?
Yeah, she has done before. She's actually managed to get people to be forced to remove fan fiction. Whereas quite a few other authors have sat there going, and George Lucas, as much as I hate some of his decisions, has said, you can play in my Star Wars universe however much you fucking want.
Just don't
mess with the established characters, and don't monetize it.
And don't bring in the gays.
I don't think he's minded that.
Planet of the Gays. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You must know about this.
Get your paws out of me, you damn dirty ape.
There is a whole planet dedicated to gay people.
Where?
In one of the first expansion
Of
the Old Republic MMO, the planet, something of the Huts, I think the expansion was called.
the home of the Huts.
They have a planet with gay people. A planet of gay people.
That's awesome.
Clone each other?
Well, they do something to each other, I'll tell you that.
Well, I don't know because I haven't played the game, but
Now, Django, you're fat if you know what I mean.
there are gay people in the Star Wars universe, and the whole reason.
Yeah, the old Star Wars MMO was fine with gay
Yeah, it
NPCs
had
and
no
main
problem
characters
getting-
until it started just going downhill and they said, we need like 15 new emotes for Trandoshan characters.
But basically, because there was so much they were like, oh no, you hate gays so much in the Star Wars universe. They go, no, we don't. Let's
like we're
try and get a
BioWare,
planet of gays in
guys.
there, guys. Come on, and they did.
And if we hated gay characters, we'd just make some really annoying gay one that would make you hate all gay people forever, like Anders. Let's shut up now, shall we? But no, it looks like something. It's meant to be like a interactive storytelling thing, but I can see a lot of role-playing games being done with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it does come down to individual people's writing ability as well for writing description and everything.
Yeah.
But it's only $10 to get you instant access to the beta. As in,
Just access to the beta.
this is you pledge $10, and before you've paid, you get instant access to the beta now. Right now.
Which isn't too bad.
Yeah. Pledge $20 or more, and you get 1 year of the VIP subscription that comes later. They promised it will be free for everybody, but there will be some things that people who subscribe will have better access to.
Which makes sense.
It does. There's even an option for, $90. You get access to the game, 1 year of the VIP access, and the same for up to 3 other friends.
That's actually not too bad a deal.
It's not. There's also a special Google Hangout tier where you'll get loads of writing lessons and techniques and behind the scenes on the entire Storium process.
So an interesting selection of kick feelers stuff.
It is, and the best bit about Storium is that they're actually making sure that it's supported entirely by PC, tablet, and smartphone with the same interface across all of them.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, I've already backed it despite having no money in my bank account, so yay.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, that's because you're insane.
Yeah, well, actually, if any one of us backs it, you can invite other people who haven't backed to play. The only thing you get access to as a backer is the ability to start a game and have control over it, and anybody else can just join in whenever the fuck they want to.
Which is pretty cool.
Well, you can't actually do it from the main website, you have to have the invite from the person, but...
So, when can we get our invites from you then? Captain, I've got the beta key.
I'd have to start a game that you'd all be willing to play.
Well, the show finished a minute ago officially, so...
Yeah. So, I've got something that's like 40% complete for the world doing thing.
Okay.
And I can get TK to sort of look over some of it later, and we'll see what we can do.
Whatever.
It won't be anything that we could stream, but we could always put up a link for people to see it.
Oh yes, definitely.
And yeah, I'll give these links to TK in a moment.
Okay, dogs.
Whilst I'm doing that, TK can sort of play us out.
Ah.
Start to play us out.
Are we doing the end of the show thing then?
Yeah, end of the show thing.
Okay, dogs, because it is that time. We haven't had time to talk about roleplay this week, but it was the start of Orthodoxy, and it was fun. More on that maybe next week. We shall see. If we're still alive next week,
Yeah.
character-wise.
Well, that's one of the other things I see Storium being used for. Hey, look, everybody! Roleplay adventures.
Yeah. Bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
Especially online, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Bit by bit. Limb by limb. One of us.
One of us.
You'll join us. Sorry. I fucked up.
Have you quite finished fucking up now?
Always.
Yes.
Good, good. Right, on that note then. And it's a time for us to say goodnight. Very nicely. Ooh, I've been messaged by Felix. Hello.
You
So-
have 3 links.
Well, hey.
So, like 4 links, including the insomnia thing.
Indeed. It's a good night from the Xavier
Good night.
in our mobile studio all the way up in Bournemouth. It's a good night from the Angel Duck Song.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Felix.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night for myself, TK. Well, thank you very much for listening. It's been a fun show. Even if we've not been fully paying attention to people being on their phones and things. Maybe. But definitely not play with dildos. But that is all we have time for this week. Join us again next week when we will have TigerTails Radio Season 8, Episode 5.
My God, we're
Okay.
already 5 episodes in.
I know, it's scary.
We're already about 10% of the way in.
Terrifying, isn't it?
I know.
Well, on that note, it's bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.